here at Side God's Corner. I'm here with Get Today wrestler, Mr. Joey Figueroa. So Joey, when did you start training to be a wrestler?
Well, this thing all started, I would say about 5 years ago. I used to live up north, Indianapolis area, and I've been watching wrestling since I was little, so I got into this, what do you call it, seminar, I guess, from OBW actually, up in Louisville, Kentucky. And I went to a couple training sessions, and I fell in love with it. It's something I could do. And at the time, my family was going through some hard times, and we decided to move down to Texas. This was about 4 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago. And I live in the Austin area, so I was trying to find a wrestling school to attend. And I found through all the internet and whatnot, and I went through San Antonio, and I didn't like what they had. So until I found Tugboat up here in Houston, and he's the guy that really put the mark and just do this and don't look back, just train. And I went through a couple other wrestling schools that didn't really help me at all, and like now it's, that's why I'm here at World of Wrestling, Houston, ACW, all those guys, they take care of me, they train me. Even to this day I just keep molding the wrestling business, something I wanted to do for a long time. So, but I'm here now. As you can see, people are starting to know me, little by little, surely, but I'm here.
So who'd you watch growing up that got you wanting to be a wrestler?
Man, started from Hogan to the Ultimate Warrior, man, and then just from down there, Stone Cold, The Rock. The Stone Cold The Rock era was my era, like when I really man, I want to do this. I want to be somebody like that, That's like my era there. Stone Cold, The Rock, when they were feuding back and forth, Triple H, all of them. I mean, they're the guys that motivate me to get in the gym, train and whatnot,
One of y'all have a PlayStation?
School, trying to find a school. So.
Sure.
But yeah, that's one of my guys, And I'm here now. My goal is to make it to somewhere where my name is known, nationwide, maybe worldwide. Who knows? We never know,
So you've been wrestling for like 3 years now, off and on.
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years now.
Yeah, and I'm going on.
What was your actual first match?
It was a 6-man tag team match, man. It was a guy named Cobra. I don't know if you remember Cobra, Filthy Rich, and this other guy. I don't remember. We were faces, and it was in San Antonio. It was right there on 410 and Evers. I can never forget that place. Now it's a church, and it was a church before, but now they changed the name, But I always have that in my head where I first started with my first wrestling match. My first time, meeting all these guys. So,
First time I saw you was at UCW with Jojo Bravo.
That's right.
That was my first time seeing you, and then I got you and Jojo both.
Yeah, that match was just put together like, hey, the guys had troubles coming, up there, or they couldn't find a place or something like that, and they asked us to do it, and that's why we were in there. We were not even on the card. We were just like, hey. Over here, we're in the audience actually. We're like, we were watching the show, and then the guys couldn't make it for some reason, car problems, whatnot. And that's why we got in that match. So it was like,
That's cool. That's cool.
That's why you got to know me there. And
come prepared.
Yes, sir.
So, fans who want to see Joey wrestle, where should they go?
Well, you should go to worldofwrestling.com. Find some matches to whatnot. Go to ACW.com. Go to Independent Wrestling San Antonio. You find a couple here matches here and there,
right.
Or whatever. Buy the DVD. World of Wrestling ACW. Pretty much right now I'm trying to get to the biggest companies here in Texas. Trying to make my name go up. Trying to travel out of state. So,
So, in your short career, what's a match that sticks out in your head that you've enjoyed?
Actually, there's been a couple of them, but there was one where I had actually here with Hector Montoya. He's wrestling somewhere else. That guy, it was a cruiserweight match. I mean, that match was just everything flowed that night. It was just the crowd, everybody. We were ready to put the show. It was named the match of the night, actually. And that's like actually about a year ago from today. And I loved it, and he loved it. Everybody was happy. Everybody was, wow. That's the one that put me on the map here and said, hey, this guy has something. This guy, he can wrestle. He can show us that he can bring his A game. So that's pretty much my match that I had to stick out.
Well, this is Joey Figueroa, Side Guest Corner. Come see Joey, WW, ACW, one of the two.
Name it.
Look for Joey. If it's on the card, don't go to the show. Look for Joey.
Simple as that.
Thank you, sir, for stopping by. Appreciate it.